everybody, it's Shell here, and I am live at the Marine Science Center in Ponce Inlet, Florida. And even though we're close to the public, we still have to take care of our animals on a daily basis. And I wanted to share with you our experience today at the touch tank. Do you want to come and help us feed the animals? All right, let's go. Let's go and see. Okay, so we're going to go mobile. You guys, we're going to take it off the little clip. And here we go. Let's go see what's going on in the touch tank. So in our touch tank, we have these animal species would be found in the open ocean. And here is Lisa. She's one of our education team. Hi, Lisa. And she's feeding one of our rays. Look at this, guys. This is a cownose ray. And, oops, he's over there. Let's see. And the cool thing about cownose rays, look how beautiful they are. The mouth is underneath. They have this kind of flat dental plate where they can suck the food in. And they can crush their prey items. They love to eat the clams and squid and little fish and shrimp. So they'll just suck the food right off Lisa's hand. It kind of looks like they actually have a mouth that opens up at the front, but it's a fake nose. It's called a rostrum. And this little rostrum helps them transfer that food to their mouth. Now, just like you and I, these guys do have a skeleton, but the skeleton is not made of bone like ours. It's actually made of cartilage. So cartilage is like in your nose, which is kind of cool. So our cownose rays, they serve as animal ambassadors here at the Marine Science Center, and they're going to teach you about what to do when you come and experience and have a nice holiday in Volusia County. And if you go into the water, you might be lucky enough to see these rays swimming around in the shallows. They migrate. That means they move from one place to another. And I'm going to tell you what a group of rays is called. It's a really cool word, because some animal groups have really cool names. It's called a fever. So if you see a large group of rays together, it's called a fever of rays. Do you know what they call a group of jellyfish? It's called a smack. I love that. Isn't that great? So here at the Science Center, you might be thinking to yourself, well, rays, stingrays, do they have a barb? Yes, they do. Somewhere located on their tail is a little kind of a barb. It's kind of looks like my finger. It's a little thing sticking out. And in the wild, they have them to protect themselves. Here at the Marine Science Center, we do something called Manicure Monday. And about 6 weeks, every 6 weeks, we'll trim them down just like you trim your fingernails. Now, who else have we got in the tank? We have a little Benthic Species. Ooh, Benthic Species. That's a good word, isn't it? He's over here. Let's go and see him. So we're looking at him from the top, first of all. And you guys can see he's down at the bottom. The water's moving pretty fast right now, isn't it? Because we've got the aeration going, the pump systems to give them air. Because even though these are cartilaginous fish, they breathe underwater. So we need to give them oxygenated water. Let's see if we can see him coming around a little bit more. Let's have a look. Once he comes out into this area, he's really cool. Let's have a see. The Atlantic ray now, he's the one that's in the environment offshore, and he is a benthic species. Remember I said that? So he's on the bottom of the ocean, and so you might not be able to see him. So what you want to do, and let's see if we can see him underneath. We have created these amazing windows in our touch tank, so get ready. Now we're underwater. Ooh, who are we going to see underwater? And, oh, there's one of the rays coming by. Look at that. So hopefully the little Atlantic ray may, oh, here he comes, here he comes. Look at that, guys. Oh, isn't he great? So his barb is halfway down his tail. And he's a little boy. You can see on the bottom of his tail here underneath, he's got these little things sticking out called claspers. Those are his little boy bits, so we know he's a male. And look how beautiful his coloration is. So if you want, he's going to blend, he's going to camouflage really well with the bottom of the ocean. So we tell everybody to do the stingray shuffle. Shuffle your feet, because rays and sharks, and let's see if we can see a shark now. Ooh, rays and sharks have 6 senses. They have one extra than we do, and it's called the ampullae de Lorenzini, and it's their ability for electromagnetic pulsing, and they can sense you coming. So if I was to show you this, it looks like kind of just a pile of sharks, doesn't it? But these are our bamboo sharks, and what Sierra's doing now, she's put down in the tank, she's got a little net a little platform, and what she's doing is what's called target feeding. These are our new bamboo sharks, and what we're doing is we're target feeding them to come to get food on the actual little mat. So once they go on the mat, she's able to give them a piece. Now the reason we're doing this is so that when we're back open to the public, we can lift this little platform, and the kids and the big kids and the adults will be able to touch a shark. And it's a really cool feeling. Now Sierra's going to lift up and show you what we're doing, and then you'd be able to see the sharks. And go ahead, Peyton, give them a little, okay, there you go. Look at that. And if you had the feel now of what you're feeling, I'll describe it. Take a piece of sandpaper and rub your hands down the sandpaper. So when you're feeling them from head to toe, they're very smooth, but when you rub them the wrong way from tail to head, it just feels like rough sandpaper. And that's because that's the protection. Those are called dermal denticles. Oh, look at that. Aren't they gorgeous? So bamboo sharks, these are actually not native of this area, but they're really good for us to have as education ambassadors to teach the children how to interact with these species and to learn to love them, because all things in the ocean have a place. These guys have their place in the food chain. Now, do you notice, where is he swimming? Let's see if we can see him on the bottom. Where is he swimming? He's on the bottom. And it's also known as a carpet shark. So, you know, where's the carpet, right? Underneath your feet. So he's going to be one of those shark species, just like some of the rays, that's on the bottom of the ocean. And he's got these amazing teeth that he can actually eat his prey with. The cool thing about these sharks as well is, did you notice they can rest? So they're resting. Some people think, oh, don't sharks have to be moving all the time to be able to breathe? Well, some shark species can actually stay still, and they can still breathe with the gills, which is cool. These sharks will also lay an egg. It's called egg casing. Sometimes you'll go on the beach and you'll see them. They're mermaids' births, sharks and skates. The rays are a lovely rays. They have live birth. Does anybody have a question? I'm not sure whether we were looking to see if anybody had a question. Let's have a look. We've got some great people watching us now. Hi, guys. I'm glad you're coming to us live today and enjoying the Marine Science Center with us. We're hoping to be open soon, so keep an eye out on the website to look for our opening date, our reopening. And don't forget to check out the Marine Science Center YouTube channel. We've got some really great videos of educational animals and some of the releases that we've been doing, so make sure you check out those really cool videos to learn more awesome things about the Marine Science Center. So, I don't think we've had any questions yet. We've really enjoyed you guys coming to the Science Center. We'll let you kind of watch the rays a little bit longer in the tank. Here we go. Oh, wow. Did you guys notice how calm the water is now? Our little feeding, you know, they were hungry. They were like, oh, it's feeding time. So the water gets very stirred up because they're very excited. Just like us when we know dinner time's coming, right? We're all excited. So now they're nice and chilled. They got full bellies. They're just swimming around, enjoying the afternoon here at the Marine Science Center. Our cow-nose rays in our touch tank. And the sharks, the little bamboo sharks, are underneath the rock here because they are nocturnal, so they kind of go and hide in the crevices. They like to camouflage and hide together in those areas. Way cool. Oh, the Atlantics come as well now. Now you can really see them well, guys. Okay, everybody, I hope you've enjoyed watching us feed our animals in the touch tank at the Marine Science Center. And I hope you learned a little bit more about elasmobranchs, sharks and rays. And until next time, show you later, everybody. Bye.